I'm Amelia Womack, and I'm asking you to re-elect me as your Deputy Leader. I've been working as Deputy Leader for 4 years, ensuring that we build a dynamic and radical Green Party. I've been working at high-profile events, working in the press, as well as building our party from the grassroots. I've seen this party through some of the most turbulent times in politics, whether that's the EU referendum, 2 general elections, and supporting you in council elections across the country. I want to ensure that I build on this knowledge and experience because we've created strong foundations for us to be the next major political party, and through my leadership I want to make sure that we achieve it. I work at the grassroots because I truly believe that's how we get more Greens elected, working with our members and activists and supporters to get more councillors elected. That's the only way that we'll get more MPs elected. I've been working from Norwich to Newcastle, Lancaster and Leicester, and my dedication to the grassroots will continue to be unwavering. I've got a lot of press interest as well, building my profile with statements and quotes in The Guardian, The Independent, The New Statesman, The Ecologist, as well as reaching new audiences in places like Grazia and Vogue, so that our message is heard by people who simply wouldn't usually hear it. I've been doing this by working cross-party to ensure that our clear message comes through to the press, ensuring that I'm taking on challenges such as going plastic-free for a week, or even using my own experiences of domestic violence to highlight our policies on women's rights. I've also been working with different campaigning groups, whether that's anti-fracking, climate change, renewable energy, anti-austerity, disability rights, women's rights. I mean, the green economy, the list simply goes on, and it's important that we build and I continue to build and maintain those relationships, because simply those first meetings are often ensuring that those groups know what our policies are, and by building those relationships we can campaign on the same messages and ensure that we achieve our policies through campaigning and action. I've also been taking the initiative to build other campaigns such as Another Europe is Possible, the Only Left-Wing Remain campaign in the EU referendum, and now fighting for the rights of migrants here in the UK and UK citizens living in Europe. I'm also co-chair of the People's Assembly, helping build the biggest anti-austerity movement in the country. We've got an important 2 years ahead of us. We need to be challenging the Conservatives on their policies on the EU, ensuring that we maintain our closest relationship with Europe, fighting for our environmental protection, workers' rights and human rights, ensuring we stop the addiction to greenhouse gas emissions, and ensure that this government stops riding roughshod over people with disabilities and women in our communities. I'm asking you to vote for me, first preference, as Green Party Deputy Leader, to continue this work.